Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to mathematics class of standard 6. This is the part 4 video of the chapter Understanding Elementary Shapes. So in today's session we will be continuing with the angles and along with that we will be solving the exercise problem. Now let's quickly move on to the session. Exercise 5.2. What fraction of the clockwise revolution does the hour hand of the clock turn through when it goes from 3 to 9? Now I have drawn a clock and I have marked the hour hand. Now they have given the question as 3 to 9. So from where we are going to start? From 3, we are going to start in the clockwise direction. So 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, which forms 1 by 4 of the revolution. From 3 we have started 3 to 4, 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. Again we are traveling in the clockwise direction. 6 to 7, 7 to 8 and 8 to 9. So that it forms another revolution, another right angle which is of 1 by 4. So totally 2 by 4 which is of half the revolution of the clock. So see here, now we have reached 9. So this forms half the circle. Half the circle means 180 degree. So what question they have asked? What fraction of the clockwise revolution does the hour hand of the clock turn through when it goes from 3 to 9? So 3 to 9 is of half the revolution. Half means what, students? 180 degree in the circle. See, when you mark half the circle, it forms a semicircle. So a semicircle measures of 180 degree. Now let's construct a clock and which travels from 4 to 7, and let's get to know what is the revolution that is made in the clock. Second question, 4 to 7. So from 4 we are going to move in the clockwise direction. 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Now I am going to draw another line. Using protractor I am going to check whether this forms exactly 1 by 4 of the revolution or not. So 1 by 4 means what, students? It is of a 90 degree. So keep exactly on the vertex of the angle here. So it forms exactly a 90 degree. So every 3 hours from the starting point of an angle, it forms the exactly 1 by 4th of the revolution. So here also 1 by 4th of the revolution is being made. So 1 by 4 means it is of 90 degree. So the answer for 4 to 7 is 1 by 4 of the revolution. Third problem, 7 to 10. From 7 we are going to travel in the clockwise direction. 7 to 8, 8 to 9 and 9 to 10. So from 7 we are traveling. So from center you have to draw one line to 7. First, you have to draw a line from center to 7. Again, you have to draw a line from center to the point 10. So, this forms 1 by 4 of the revolution. So, I have already told you every 3 hours it makes a 1 by 4 of the revolution. So, if 1 by 4 means what, students? It is of a 90 degree. Fourth problem, from 12 to 9. So from 12 you're going to travel in the clockwise direction and you're going to reach to 9. 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So this forms one right angle. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. So again a right angle is being formed. From 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. So another right angle is formed. So totally there are 3 right angles are formed out of 4. out of 4 right angles. So I have already told you in the previous session, 4 right angles form one revolution of the clock. Here 3 right angle is being formed out of 4. So the revolution is of 3 by 4 of the revolution is made from 12 to 9. So we are starting from 12 and reached 9 with the 3 right angles formed in this revolution. I have drawn the dotted lines in order to mention where and all the right angle is formed. So 12 to 3, one right angle is formed. 3 to 6, another right angle is formed. And 6 to 9, another right angle is formed. So totally there are 3 right angles that has been formed in this revolution. So from 12 to 9, it is of 3 right angles. So we mention it as 3 by 4 of the right angle. The next 2 problems you are going to solve it, students. Now let's solve the second main in the exercise problem. Second question, where will the hand of clock stop if it starts at 12 and makes half of the revolution clockwise? So see here, first problem and the third problem I will be solving. So from 12 I am going to move in the clockwise direction. So half the revolution means half the circle is 180 degree. Half the circle means it is of 180 degree. So here when I move in the clockwise direction from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, which makes us a 1 by 4 of the revolution. So 1 by 4 means it is of 90 degree. Again 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. So now I have reached 6 and it is of another right angle. So totally 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, which is equal to 2 by 4. When we simplify this, we get 1 by 2. So half the circle we have traveled. So half means it is of 180 degree. So now a straight angle is formed. So a straight angle means it is of 180 degree. So when it starts from 12 and makes half the revolution, it reaches at 6 in the clock. Where it reaches 6 in the clock. Third problem, it starts from 5 and makes 1 by 4 of the revolution. So 1 by 4 means what, students? It is of 90 degree. So 1 by 4 means it is of 90 degree. So from where you are going to start? 5. 5 to 6, 6 to 7 and 7 to 8. So this forms 1 by 4 of the revolution. It starts from 5 and makes 1 by 4 of the revolution and reaches 8. So 8 is the answer. So from center you are going to draw a line to the starting point and one more line which shows the ending point. So you are going to mark like this. The next 2 problems is your homework, students. Now let's solve the third main. Third problem, which direction will you face if you start facing, first problem, east and make half of the revolution clockwise? So you are standing in east. See here, now I have drawn the directions as north, south, east, west. So here you are in the east and you are moving in the clockwise direction and making half the revolution. See, this part forms 1 by 4 of the revolution. Again you are traveling in this clockwise direction and that forms one more right angle which is of half the revolution. So when it is of half, you reach the west. So you reach west. The answer is west. First you have traveled from east to south and that forms 1 by 4 of the revolution. Again from south you are traveling in the clockwise direction because from east you are making totally half the revolution. So a total revolution which is of 4 right angles. So half the revolution means it is of 180 degree. So from east to west it is of half the revolution. So the answer is west. Second question, you are facing to the east and you are making 1.5 of the revolution. So this one indicates the whole revolution. So one complete revolution you have done from east, which makes you to come back to the original position. Again you are making 1/2 of the revolution. Again you are making half of the revolution, which in turn you face to the west. Once again I am explaining. You are facing in the east direction and you are making one complete revolution. 1.5 means one complete revolution, and again after one complete revolution you are making half the revolution from the point. So which in turn you face to the west side. In this same format only you're going to draw the directions and you're going to start from where the direction is given. For example, if they have given west and you are facing west and you are making half the revolution, means from west you are going to make the revolution in the clockwise. So west to north, then north to east, so which in turn makes you to face towards the east. Now let's solve the fourth problem. Fourth question: what part of the revolution have you turned through if you stand facing? So this is the question given and they have given sub parts of it. You are facing in east direction and you are turning clockwise to reach north. So from east you are moving first to south, then south to west, again west to north. So here the revolution is of 3/4. So here 1/4 of the revolution is made. Again from south to west is of 1/4. From west to north it is of 1/4. So totally there are 3/4 of the revolution which is made from the east direction. So here you are standing and you are making totally 3/4 of the revolution in order to face towards the north direction. Second problem: south and turn clockwise to face east. So here you are standing in south direction and you are moving in the clockwise direction. So south to west is of 1/4 of the revolution. 1/4 means what, students? It is of 90 degree. Again from west to north you are moving, and which makes as a 1/4 of the revolution. Again it is of 190 degree. Then from north to east you are moving and it is of 1/4 of the revolution. Again it is of 90 degree. So totally you have moved from south to west and west to north, again north to east, which makes 3/4 of the revolution. So where you are starting, you are in the south direction, you are facing towards the south direction and you are moving in the clockwise direction to face towards the east side. So it makes totally 3/4 of the revolution. The next problem you are going to solve it, students. We will be continuing with this exercise 5.2 problem in the next session.